They said Afooma had everything: wealth, beauty, power. But even a woman with all the riches of the world can still sleep alone with a broken heart. And the one who changed her life forever was a homeless boy sleeping under the bridge behind the village town hall. Now, sit down. Let me tell you what really happened. I saw it all with my 2 eyes. My name is Obioma. I'm Afooma's cousin, older by 10 years. I watched her grow from a cheerful little girl with ribboned hair to a woman who ruled her late father's empire like a queen. After her father passed, she inherited lands, trucks, factories, and plenty of suitors. Men came like flies to honey. Big men. Men with titles. Politicians. Business tycoons. All came to marry her. But Afooma said no. Every time. They don't see me, Obioma, she once told me. They see my account. My estate. My name. Not my heart. We all thought she was being proud. Even her mother cried and begged her to accept one of the suitors. But Afooma refused. And then, one quiet morning in Umuchukwu, everything changed. Afooma had come to the village alone, just to escape the noise of the city. She wanted peace. I warned her not to drive that old Benz, but you know how she is, stubborn. That morning, she drove out to the edge of the village, near the abandoned cassava mill. The sun was already high when her car gave up. Smoke poured out. The engine hissed. She stepped out, confused. No signal. No help. Just dust and the sound of goats. And then, out of nowhere, he came walking down the dirt road. His name was Adindu. Thin as broomstick, barefoot, and wearing an oversized shirt with holes in it. You'd think he had nothing, but you'd be wrong. "Can I help you, auntie?" he asked politely. Afooma nearly chased him away, thinking he was one of those village loafers. But something in his voice made her pause. Adindu didn't wait for permission. He opened the bonnet, blew some dust off, fiddled with some wires, tightened one nut, then asked her to turn the key. Vroom! The car roared back to life. Afooma was shocked. "How did you learn this?" "I watched the old mechanic behind the town hall," he said, smiling shyly. "I sleep there sometimes." He didn't ask for money. He didn't beg. He just turned to leave. But Afooma wasn't done with him. "Wait. What's your name?" "Adindu," he replied. She gave him a bottle of water and some bread. And then, she drove off. But she didn't forget him. That night, I heard her pacing around. She couldn't sleep. "Obina," she said, "do you know a boy called Adindu?" I did. Everyone did. Adindu was the son of a carpenter and a teacher. His parents died in a ghastly accident when he was just 12. The relatives took everything. The boy was left with nothing. No home. No hope. Yet he never begged. Never stole. Just helped wherever he could and fixed whatever he could find. Afooma said nothing. But the next day, she started asking around. Soon, she found him sleeping under a mango tree by the mechanic shop. She brought him food and clothes. She asked about his life, listened as he spoke, and for the first time in years, she laughed from the heart. People began to talk. "The billionaire is feeding a beggar. She's lost her mind." Even I, Obioma, thought it was madness. But when I saw the way Adindu looked at her, not with lust, not with greed, just admiration and respect, I knew it wasn't madness. It was something deeper. Love. Maybe. But it was pure. Just as their friendship grew, one of the suitors Afooma had rejected, Chief Aguna, returned in anger. He was powerful and bitter. He spread rumors in the village, claiming that Afooma had disgraced the family by falling for a homeless nobody. Her mother was furious. Even I was ashamed. "Is this how you repay your father's legacy?" her mother shouted. "By bringing shame to this family." Afooma tried to defend herself, but the pressure was too much. That night, she told Adindu it was over. He didn't cry. He just nodded. And walked away. Months passed. Afooma returned to the city, broken. But fate is funny. A renowned auto company announced a scholarship for gifted young engineers. They came to Umuchukwu to scout talents. I told them about Adindu. They tested him. And just like that, he was gone. Trained. Polished. Respected. In 3 years, Adindu became one of the youngest chief engineers in the country, designing engines for international companies. The same boy who slept under a mango tree now had his own house, his own company, and most importantly, his own name. One evening, during a grand business exhibition in Enugu, Guess who walked in? Afooma. Older, wiser, and still alone. She didn't recognize the man on stage at first. But when she did, her eyes filled with tears. After the event, she walked to him. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I was proud. I let others' voices drown my heart." Adindu smiled, the same calm smile from years ago. "I never blamed you," he said. "You helped me believe again." That night, they sat for hours under the stars, talking, laughing, healing, and soon after, they got married. Not in the city, but right here, in Umuchukwu, under the mango tree, behind the village town hall. I tell this story because I saw it all. Pride may blind the heart, but love, when true, will always find a way. Never look down on the one who has nothing today. Tomorrow, they might be the answer to your prayers. And as we say in Umuchukwu, the river you refuse to drink from today may be the only one that can quench your thirst tomorrow. Moral of the story: true love sees beyond status, wealth, or appearance. When we let go of pride and listen to our hearts, we open the door to healing, growth, and unexpected blessings. Never underestimate the value of kindness. It costs nothing, but it can change everything. Thanks for watching. Bye.